Guys, straight here from Angel School IT. I'm on a V6 with the chopper motor heading to Hornsby. For cars is V39. I'm currently on DJM 8130. For the record, if you're on a V-set, DJM, DTM, or DKM are all chopper sets. DIM, and that's basically it. DIM. Okay, so here's the chopper sets. I think DCM. No, that's not what I'm going to say anymore. Don't worry about it. Like I said, going to Hornsby from V39 from the cars. I don't know the rate for cars yet. This is a Newcastle interchange service. After Strathfield, this train will stop at Epping, Hornsby, Woy, Gosford, Tuggerah, Wyong, Morisset, Fassiford, Cardiff, Broadmeadow, Hamilton and Newcastle interchange. Finally got a seat with nobody in here, so that's good. Literally what's in front of me, my bag, no one there. Get a perfect view as well, so that's good. Strathfield has Kingpin. That's a good place to go for parties and stuff. Kingpin is basically like a time zone. In Australia there's a time zone, playtime, like arcade games and stuff, and like bowling. That's perfect right there. Maybe laser tag, I've never been there yet, or at all. Passing North Strathfield. North Strathfield has 3 platforms. This platform right here is only used when some platforms on platform when trains on platform 1 and 2 are full, they use platform 3. I think there is a track that can change after here on this track right here. There might be a track, because after North Strathfield is Cocoa West. Well, it can. Nah, I think when it goes to roads, that's when you can see a track change. What a day. Tangara to Hornsby, Tangara from Hornsby to Central, K-Set from Central to Liverpool, and then V-Set from Strathfield. Oh wow, what a day. Yeah, there's the track changes there. Might film somewhere in the Central Coast next, so stay tuned for that. I like it when there's like no one. When you go on a V-set from Central, arrives at Strathfield going towards Newcastle interchange, basically no one ends up here, so that's a free train over there. Coming up to roads, there is a track change. There is points that go to that track over there, platform 3 I think. Okay, there it is. It was so quick. Passing roads at a pretty high speed, 100 kilometers I would assume. Only maybe you can see the speed limit. For the record, V2 had a it's a 115. Okay, so V2 had derailment at roads. Like the front carriage, the rear wheels came off the track and had to be rescued, sort of. Wondabyne Bridge is a great view. That's the road, the highway over there. Call it a highway if you want. When before Metro, when Sydney trains still existed, going to Chatswood to Epping through Macquarie University, Macquarie Park and North Ryde, intercity services would stop at Eastwood for absolutely no reason. I don't know why they would stop at Eastwood even though there's one stop after Epping. It's convenient and then non-convenient at the same time. Convenient if you accidentally miss the train to Epping, and it's not convenient because it's one stop after Epping towards Central. Just passing West Ride, past Meadowbank is West Ride. We're going 75 or 80 kilometers. The yellow is for suburban. I think intercity 75 and the white one's like regional 80. That's what I think. Of course I might be wrong. Denniston. Denniston is a station where basically no one goes. Okay, we're actually passing Puffin 3 for some reason. Usually all intercity services pass through Puffin 4. The Tangara over there. That's interesting. It's not really interesting, they always do that. Tangaras are literally the best third generation trains. V-sets are tied. V-sets and Tangaras are tied. K-sets are second after the tie because it just didn't age well. The floor. This floor is pretty decent, but when you go into like the door area, it's pretty bad. It's like brown carpet. V-sets have pretty decent air conditioning. I think the toilets are in the middle two, somewhere in the middle two carriages. V-sets have more toilets than Oscar's, believe it or not. Oscar has one giant toilet in a set. Giant toilet, like big space. Passing Eastwood. If the Epping to Chatswood City Trains line existed, we would stop at Epping. Eastwood, sorry. So V-sets have two toilets in the middle on the carriage somewhere, while Oscars have one big space toilet. The V-sets toilets are basically like airplane toilets. Just past Eastwood, we're approaching Epping in roughly a minute. Looks like a train just departed. I mean, not parted, just passed. This track here. Eastwood. There's some stuff over there. Some rails over there for track work. Buses do replace trains from Katoomba and Springwood, I believe. So V-sets going to Blue Mountains will go to Springwood. Almost said Springfield because I watched this in the time. Nothing there. So we're going 60 kilometers apparently, and that's because we're changing track. We should go lower than 60. This is not 60. This is like probably 35. This track here is for suburban trains that are terminated, like Warriors and Tangaras or B-sets, and just terminated. So every train is going 60. You can see Epping, platform 2 and 1 over there. It's actually a nice place too. It's like a cozy club. You got good footrest here. You can always put that up. It's starting to rain a bit, so currently Epping now. Epping has, so my family goes to Epping. There's a Korean place at Epping that was there, I think, called Best Chico. My family would go there basically as much as they want, or if they have enough money to go there. Epping is 7-Eleven too. Yeah, that's basically it. 10 car markers are for the D sets. The D sets have been confirmed, so V sets will retire probably next year. Just sad because V sets are actually the GOAT. The GOAT intercity train. 10 cars are the GOAT suburban trains. The X60 right here, this one, X60, that means this is the speed limit, and the X means you're crossing tracks. If you're crossing tracks, go 60. That's basically what it is. And this is a car marker. That's 10 car marker right there. Core centers. (7-11) at Epping. It's actually pretty full for some reason. It's only 11 a.m. It's pretty full. It's almost 12 actually. Like every time we go to Best Chico, that Korean place at Epping, which is now gone sadly, we would always go. I would always demand to go on a train because it's like very convenient. It's literally like 3-minute walk from the station. Actually, not 3 minute, maybe 6-minute walk from the station because of disabilities. This was previously used for when the city trains run to Chatswood from Epping, the underground metro stations. They took that away. Well, they didn't take it away. They just took the trains away. Passing, I don't know what highway this is. It's a motorway, not highway. Pacific motorway. Maybe it's called Pacific motorway. I don't know. What does that say? Low clearance for mirrors. Oh yeah, maybe if you're like taking a truck there. Alright, we're gonna go 70 kilometers an hour. Or 90. I don't know the speed limit. No, I think the white one is like anything else other than intercity and suburban. There's a Waratah at Cheltenham. It will be a central/Gordon service. Oops. If you guys want to see more footage of like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And comment that down below. Pieces are cool, you could just put some belongings up there. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got my power bank on the charger right now, so that's why it's gonna end up pretty weird. Like, hold it. Tennis at Beecroft. There's actually some people playing tennis. Tennis is actually pretty good. Pretty good. A lot of people say football/soccer is the best. But I honestly hate it because it's just not right. It's just not the right sport. There's Beecroft over there. Beecroft is pretty curvy, but not as curvy as Otford and Wollstonecraft. Otford is the curviest station outside Sydney. Otford counts as outside Sydney, I guess. And Wollstonecraft does count as Sydney because you can see the Harbour Bridge. I'm just kidding. Otford's like really curvy as well. Wollstonecraft is the most curvy station. Otford is a very close second. Some people say Wondabyne is pretty curvy too, but it does look pretty curvy, but I don't think it's just like when you go in the middle, it's like you can see it right Passing Penner Hills. Penner Hills and Thornley are pretty close. Okay, so we should be going 115 at this rate. But I think there is a green and yellow signal, that's why we're preventing from going that speed. Passing Penner Hills. Alright, green. I think that train ahead of us is probably at Hornsby by now. A bowling club there. Bowling, lawn bowls, not bowling club. It's lawn bowls. Lawn bowls is pretty difficult. Bowling is a little easier, but lawn bowls is hard. Actually, technically both of them are hard. Yeah, train. Ooh, what train is that? Alright, passing Thornley. I used to go to Thornley from Hornsby a bit because practicing saxophone, that was like probably the worst decision I've made, practicing saxophone. And of course I'm really bad at it, so somehow kept it even though my school owns it back. They don't even know it's gone. And I don't think they care. Soon to pass Lordhurst, but green and red signal, so I'm gonna slow down home. They probably left Lordhurst. Once you leave the Sydney Trains network, enter the Intercity network, the signaling is pretty hard. Because you get like signals every kilometers, while in Sydney Trains you get every few hundred meters. At minimum 100 meters and maximum 600 meters. Brick Pit, which is where I play my table tennis, and you can also play basketball there. Some water over there. I'm thinking of going to Wondabyne again, but actually film a lot more trains because it's school holidays now, so I can do a lot more by traveling instead of. Alright, green, go faster. Oh, that's my. How many steps have I done? Sorry guys, I have a smartwatch, so it's gonna be a little hard. Alright, done. That's pretty bad, 5,000 steps. Like when I go to school, usually the maximum I've got is 35,000 steps, which is pretty obnoxious. Passing Normanhurst now, almost at Hornsby. Come on, we can make this before the video ends. For my phone, the video like stops at 22 minutes and 40 seconds because that's 4 gigabytes. Green, come on. When this train arrives at Hornsby, I'm gonna finish this video, guys. So. The main thing I really wanted to do today was to ride on go on a K set, because I haven't been on a K set since the last time I was at Villawood/Laytonfield. That was like 3-4 years ago. So. VSETs are awesome too, so don't get me wrong. Obviously, Tangaras are awesome. So. Alright, slowly come to Hornsby. 20 minutes and 20 seconds. It's actually not bad. Strathfield to Hornsby in like 20 minutes roughly. That's actually pretty good. Usually if the train stopped every station, it'll be like what, 37 minutes, 39 minutes, something like that. But Strathfield to Hornsby on a VSET, 20 minutes, that's actually pretty good. Alright, we're at Hornsby now, guys, so make sure to subscribe to mainly join us, go right to. Hit the like button down below if you want to, hit the bell, you must do that. And there's Oscar and Warwick over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Once I open this door. It's Tangara platform 1.